How to set up a pick. A pick is designed to get an extra person out of the play and have a 2-on-1. The idea of where and when to set the pick and who to set the pick on is designed by the basket. We extend the basket all the way from one end to the other. The person furthest away from it is who we pick for. In this case, it would be for glass. Jen will set up the pick by faking a high cross pick and then coming down with a high-low pick. Glass will take his man, fake him down, and show the back. The key is this back. That way we don't see the pick coming. We banana cut down in to get the big wheel here, and Glass spins off and opens it up.
Justin, pick left. Pick left. Like a high. Got it.
Defense has to make a decision whether to stay with Glass or to go with Jen. Let's slow it down a little bit. When we break it down, as Jen sets up her fake for the cross pick, you're going to notice she's going to belly out on this with a banana cut. Go ahead and banana cut. As she comes down, this permits her to get the big wheel of her chair on the chair of the defender. The defender can't go through that big wheel. Glass closes the door on the pick. Defense pushes him away, and Jen goes to the basket for an easy layup. In this scenario, Jen is further away from the basket, so we would run what's called a low-high pick. The premise is the same. She's the furthest from the basket extended, and the fakes are all the same. We will use the same banana cut, but now this time, Jen will fake the cross pick. Glass will fake a baseline move to get the backs of both of the defenders away. As he bellies up with the banana cut, he gets big wheel on Ryan, and Jen goes away. Defense has to make a decision whether to stay with Glass, and they're leaving Jen open every time, so she scored a lot of points today. All the individual skills that we've worked on with the passing and the chair movement sets us up for this screen and roll. As we break it down one last time,
I'm diving.
the communication from Glass let Jen know where he's at, and she lets him know I'm right behind with a screen. Now the jump comes. As the jump comes, he tells her which way to go.
You going low?
Got him. Going creating space.
Shot.
The next thing we will work on is a pick and roll. We'll bring it back over to this side to see how it sets up. With a pick and roll, there's more space involved. As Glass dives,
I'm diving.
Jen has decided to come out to the three-point line. Anything past one chair now stipulates a pick and roll. Ryan sees the threat of a three-point shooter and makes the jump. As he jumps, now we use the same techniques as a low-high pick. He fakes low, banana cuts in. They stay with Glass, Jen takes it in and goes for the basket. Let's go with that at high speed. This will be at full speed.
Go. Releasing.
Set this pick up again. We're going to deny the pick and run a reverse pick. So we have to respace so that we can have that.
Coming. Nothing here. I got glass. I'm out. You got glass? Here's your pick.
In this situation, we ran what was called a reverse pick. When we walk back through, what you'll see is in the first pick, the low-high pick was denied. The defense does a good job and gets underneath the pick so that they can't be picked out.
Get it?
What Jen and Glass do is recreate the space, and then Jen sets the reverse pick and comes back up.
Picks here.
Using the same techniques to get the back.
I'm out. Release.
The fourth pick is what's called a cross pick. The first three picks are based off the basket extended. This is based off of the baseline. Jen, I want you at the top. Glass, I want you on the elbow. This pick can be run from the top to the elbow or the elbow to the top. When we get into picking for the basketball, usually what will happen is we'll throw the cross pick for the ball. In this situation, there's no ball involved, so we're looking for a back. Right now, both defenders are looking at the people we're guarding, so Glass is going to fake away, Jen's going to fake away, and now we're going to communicate who gets the pick.
I have the pick. I have the pick. I have the pick. I'm coming. I'm coming. I'm coming. I got him out. Right here. And shot.
Man, you're getting a lot of looks tonight.
I don't know if that's a good thing.
In that example, the pick was ran from the elbow over to the top. This time, we're going to run the pick from the top over to the elbow.
Got it. Got it again.
Give it a string. What Jeff and Jen just did was what we call a screen and roll. As we set this up, it's designed to be one chair behind the dive. So the basketball is sitting in behind the dive, one chair. Since Jen's a good outside shooter, Ryan is forced to jump. All Jeff has to do is one little turn. Jen closes the door coming off. If they jump the ball, Jeff is open, 2 points. Who has the basketball and what kind of jump we get? Glass reads it, communicates which way he wants her to go, and Jen follows. Defense stays with Glass because he's a taller target and they don't want the big inside the paint. In this situation, we have a cross pick for the basketball. It works the same way as the screen and roll, the pick and roll low, but it opens everything up in the middle.
Watch pick. Come in middle. Come in middle. All you. Shot. All right. Airball. Justin, pick back. Shot. Nice shot.
Just as in the earlier example, the cross pick can be run from the top or the elbow, and it can be run for the ball for without the ball. The next thing we're going to go over is seals. This will be a high seal in transition. What Glass will do is take his man to the baseline. As he curls back into a dive, Sue will come up and hit a high seal. Likewise, in transition, we can set the low seal. As Glass is coming down in transition, he can hit an early dive high. Notice in both situations, Glass is using a U-turn to come off. The importance of that individual skill. The last one is what we call a middle seal. In transition, as defense comes down, Glass is going to set a very high dive. Chu is going to fake low and come right down the middle, and Glass is going to follow right down the middle. Those are your three seals, and you can run them in a stationary set with a basic dive. Go ahead and basic dive. Coming in as like you're behind a screen. And you can run high-low seal to death. Go ahead, run high-low. Or you can do it as we did earlier in transition. Do one more transition high seal. Okay, this next combines the pick with the seal. Jen's a hot shooter today, and Ryan decides he's not going to let her get the pass. So Ryan jumps hard. As he's doing it, Glass picks him. Jen takes that and moves off into a seal, which Glass follows. End result, 2 points for Glass. There's the ball. When we do this in fast motion, as I ball fake over to Jen and Ryan makes this hard jump, we see that it turns it right into a seal.